What was the difficulty check?
Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining any of our campaigns, be sure to reach out and let me know. We do have open slots available, so we'd be more than happy to have you join in on some of the action and fun. Now, without further ado, give us that recap, Kat.
Hello, I'm Kat. So, last session, we had to gather our thoughts because we planned to go back to the library that Duke was apparently a part of. How about that one? And later we found out he did have a library card in his bag. How about that one? Hidden between the pages. So, once we have our bearings and have some risk assessment, we chose to go to the great... it's not that. It is... Vermisio. There you go. We get to the library and the door is partly open, as it seems Vermisimo's retainer was there waiting for us and allowed us in and basically gave us a rundown of he doesn't like touching, you know, can be a bit odd. Wizards, am I right? So, going upstairs and seeing that there's lovely places like an actual base of operations, and it's like, who owns who here? And a weird looking figure all the way at the back, you know, as the outcasts tend to do, reading, scrying, and being to themselves until they look towards us and start asking us questions. We rebutted with Adolin hiding as disguise because we didn't want her being her at the time, just in case. We find out that Vermisimo has a very not so, really so, similar looking fellow, arch rival, who's on the same kind of outlining path as he is of mental mind magic. Only that he seems to be a few steps ahead of Vermisimo, which kind of makes him a bit, you know, unsure about that because he thinks he's the better one of, you know, the two. We speak and deals are arranged. Granted, we get through the commentaries of standard groups and we get our first task. Basically, we need a crystal ball so he can scry his enemy while the enemy keeps scrying on us, you know, a loop, because we believe the enemy might have a glass ball that was recently stolen or MIA from when we try to find the villagers' goods. So, we go to ask around to find out where anything is, and we head to the more popular area where guards more patrol and higher class to say. And almost the first shop we go to was a glassblower nonetheless. And fantastic works of art he had, but not the crystal ball of the specificness of what is needed for one. And not too long, we find that this shopkeeper had one. And, well, got it taken off of him through an unfair trade, stolen. And we made a deal of if we can get you your money that this person stole, can we keep the crystal ball if we flatten their penises as well? It seems like that was the deal.
You have to get him his money. Yeah, that was the important part. Yeah.
Yes. So we learn that there is a performer in town who might know something or two. So we go and watch the show, learn a bit, and afterwards we hand over some monies because, you know, drinks, loose lips. And we learn that this person is hiding, at least the last location was in the labyrinth sewers.
Labyrinth Den.
Oh, labyrinth den, sorry. I've got sewers for some reason. I will change that on my end.
It leads into the sewers where they're rumored to hang out.
Okay. I believe we left on great terms with that performer group, if anything, which is a good up and up. And I think our plan is to either take out this person who might get us to even closer with the mercenary band as well, who has a hit on their head. Right, Adeline?
Yeah. Well, they don't have a. They have a bounty.
Bounty, hit, lawful, unlawful.
But we haven't actually spoken to the woman who has, well, posted the bounty. Well, it's not been posted. We just heard some rumors about it.
Right, yes, because the person who posted it is the leader of the church.
No, not the leader of the church. She's one of the elders in the city.
Yep.
Elders. Okay, yes. Because there is a pocket of elders who are like the speakers for the city.
Right.
Like a group council.
Council of Elders.
Mm-hmm.
And soon there will be the council of retirees.
Never. They will never die. Anyways.
They're all witches.
It's all hags. All of them. Anyways. Yes, you had something else?
No, I think that is it.
All right. So you guys have the mission set up before you. Your goal is to get into the Labyrinth's Den, which is a major gambling den. Find a way to locate Akram and his goons. Curb stomp his dick. Get the crystal ball, get the gold, give back the gold to Redix, I think his name? Redix?
Mm-hmm.
Redix.
Yes.
And then turn in the crystal ball to the mage so that you all get 1,000 gold.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, you guys leave Reddick's shop. How do you want to do this? How do you guys want to formulate any of your planning or anything at all?
I'm saying we're in a nice corner and speaking slowly as we're walking towards the location as we plan.
Absolutely.
Looking towards Stolax and Edeling, how would you two like to do this? Are we going to just go straight in? Are we going to play it under the radar?
Well, I'm thinking maybe we should ask around a little bit and see if we can't find some more information about the place, or so we know a little bit more what to expect there.
Interesting. How would you do this, Duke?
Right. Well, I think Ms. Ada has a good point there to at least gather information that we might need for this. since this does seem to deal with the underbelly of this city, it's best to look for signs that show locations of establishments that might be relative to this. I know a lot of underground organizations will use certain codes and such to implement that they are part of the underground society and such. And I shall do so now, as I will look around to look for shops that might have some kind of thieves' cant or something on it to show that they're related to those kind of stuff.
Do you speak thieves' cant?
I do.
Perfect. Roll me a... we'll just say straight perception then.
Okay. Damn it, perception. I didn't take proficiency in this one. So it's a D20 plus 1. Okay. Where's my perception, actually?
It should be on the left-hand side of your sheet.
Okay, here we go. And perception. A 13.
So you look around, and you notice one of the buildings does have a little bit of a thieves' cant attached to it. A symbol of a slightly crooked bar. Like, it goes down and then hooks and then goes down again.
Oh.
And then you notice a different shop has it. Wait. You guys are... This is once you get to the lower districts outside of the fine area. You notice almost every shop has that symbol on it.
I think Duke
Is everything okay, Duke?
Yeah,
You're looking...
With a little surprised look on his face, he'll say, well, it would seem that a lot of these establishments here are associated, so let's just pick a building and go.
Is it that they're associated or that they're paying the protection money?
Regardless, there are signs that indicate that these shops are all they all at least have information in regards to this.
I did think of a great bad idea.
Go on.
We could start trouble with some of those shops, knowing that they could be hired or whatnot. So trouble comes, that trouble will know even more detail than the shopkeepers. We could tie up the trouble and take their clothing and confidentials and use them.
That is a very brilliant bad idea.
So beat up the innocent townsfolk a little bit, break their goods and services, entice them to come find you.
I'm not sure that is the best idea.
No, of course noble people wouldn't do it. They wouldn't know how to get their hands dirty. Looking over to Adolin with a smile.
Perhaps we can
No,
talk to the shop owners and ask them. Maybe we're trying to set up a shop, or maybe we even inquire about setting up a shop. They'll come to find us.
True.
Yes, I think that is better.
Or we just go ask the shop owner.
Oh,
And I start
yes.
walking into the closest shop near me. I have no idea if it has a sign or not a sign.
Well, does
but
it?
I said almost every, so roll me a d20 and don't roll a 1.
Perfect.
It's like 1 in 20 shops don't have the symbol on it.
Give me a 1.
Close.
Ooh.
Close. You walk into this very, very grimy looking shop that seems to be selling everything on a stick. It is all manners of different food, including finger food that they skewer and they're frying and they're selling.
Huh.
So as
Smells
you
amazing in here.
Yes, as you walk in, they look at you. Bagel on a stick?
What all do you have on the stick? Just bagels or other
We have
things?
bagel, we have lamb, we have goat, we have cow. We also have
One lamb, one goat. You had me at those.
oh, we have onions, we have liver, we have pork shoulder.
Goat, lamb, liver.
Gotcha. That is going to be. He looks you up and down. 1 silver piece.
Insight check.
Sure.
Because why not use it? Let me switch character sheets. Hold on a second. Compact. It's easier for me to find stuff. There we go. Insight. 26.
You know, the funniest thing, this keeps happening to you. When people are dealing with you, they assume you're like a normal, common guy, you know, like a big but normal guy. But when they see Cat, they think you're the type of asshole who has way too much money that they would put expensive clothes on their animals. So Cat is making everyone assume you're rich. Because who else puts booties on a cat, right? Like,
Right.
And they're wooden clogs as well.
yep.
Don't forget the cape and the hat.
Both
I
hats.
think you added the price wrong. This is 1 goat, 1 lamb, 1 liver.
Oh, I do apologize. 6 copper.
Thank you. And I'll give him 7.
Oh,
As a tip.
nice little tip, yeah. And you get 3 sticks that just have chunks of the meats on them.
I'm gonna start eating. I'll let other people do talking, but I'm gonna start eating. Inventory. Ooh, I had 7 copper on me. That's down to 0.
Perfect. That's why you spent 7. It's all you had.
What do you have that's spicy?
Spicy. We have some hot sauce. We can put it on the lamb.
Yeah, I'll do that.
1 lamb.
1 lamb.
You are 2 copper.
Wait, what's your
Is
copper?
this like a stall or a store?
Oh, it's an actual like store. Like you walk
Right.
inside, they have a door, they have windows. It's grimy and dirty as shit. You can see like oil stains all over the place, and the meat on sticks are just sitting on the counter that he's cooking.
Mm.
Chef, we know all of bacteria will be burned away.
Just a question here. It seems like I'm not trying to be judgmental or anything, but I see you have some like oil stains and things around on inside here.
Yes.
Aren't you worried maybe if something, or if something catches fire? You know, it's easier if it's. Do you have some sort of insurance policy?
Are you asking me if I have fire insurance? That
I'm
sounds like a
asking if-
scam.
Well, I'm not here to offer you one. I'm just wondering if maybe someone else have offered you something along those lines, saying like it would be a great shame if your store caught fire, you know, but if you pay us, maybe it won't happen. You know, those kind of people, have they been here? You probably know who I'm
What are you, a cop?
Do I look like one? What is a cop anyway? No.
She's not a cop, but I suggest you answer her question.
Intimidation.
I should have taken that as a skill, but it's okay.
You can
Bum,
use
bum,
strength over
bum.
charisma.
Oh, that's right. That wait, which one's better? Nope. I'm gonna use.
He's a skinny half giant.
Yeah. Oh, not bad. 19.
Yeah, he does CrossFit. So 19. I don't want any trouble.
No, we're
I
not
paid
here
my
to do-
taxes and my dues. I paid them already this week.
Well, I mean, maybe if we want to speak with the people who have collected your taxes. Could you maybe point us in the right direction?
Wait, you're not a member?
No.
Oh, why? I'm not a snitch.
Insight.
Go for it.
11.
There's a general rule of thumb when it comes to people willing to snitch. You always have to claim you're not a snitch at least once.
Yeah.
Sometimes twice.
Well, it would be a terrible shame if you were, because it's very... It's more beneficial to you if you assist us.
I'm going to walk over to the door. I'm assuming it's shut, but if it's not shut, I'm going to shut it, and then I'm just going to lean back against the door while Mercedes talking.
How would it be beneficial to me?
Yeah, well, I assume you don't want to pay weekly taxes?
Wait, are you a rival gang? No, you're those religious fanatics. No, I want nothing to do with any of this. I'm not getting in between the two of you.
We're not any of them.
Listen, you can believe whatever god you want. I don't care what hole it crawled out of. I just don't want to be a part of that.
Excuse me, I take offense to that.
What the fuck is that?
It's a talking cat.
You dress up a talking cat. You people are loaded.
The cat dresses itself.
That's even more impressive.
That's
You
so
don't-
platinum.
Yeah. But
So, okay, to be clear here. Is there this gang, the Iron Band mercenaries, right? You know who they are.
yes.
Yes. Do you know where they are? Do they have like a specific place they go to, where all of them gather, or what do you know about where they are? How
Well,
they operate?
all I know is where I'm supposed to make my delivery of my dues. They have a group of leaders that have control over of like sections of themselves, right?
Right.
There is Mention, there is Darko, and there's Akram. One of those three people I'm supposed to leave the money with. And I have to go to the Labyrinth's den to leave them money. Inside, I gamble a little bit, and then I get invited to a special high rollers room where I trade the goods over to them.
And how many people would you say are usually in this labyrinth den?
In the den itself?
Yes.
Oh, less than 40.
How many in the special back room?
Usually 3. One of them and 2 of their goons.
All right. So they are like the 3 lieutenants, sort of.
I don't think they have a military association.
Well, I mean, sub leaders. How you know, you have one guy at the top, right? And then they're so they are like second rank, if you were to call it a military thing.
Okay, but they're not military, they're thugs.
Right.
Do you know which of the 3 is supposed to be there today?
No, I just know it's one of those 3 only. I've only seen 2 of their faces before, Dokor and Akram. I've not run into Mention.
Well, can you describe them to us?
Well, sure. Dokor is, he's a short fella. I'm fairly certain halfling in nature. he has a very jolly demeanor about him, but it's a concerning amount of joy. Like they don't believe in like anything and that makes them invincible type of person, you know?
Right.
And then Akram is a very smug, aggressive, and boastful person.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'm not a snitch, okay? I will not speak about them in any length or detail.
Cat, I'm gonna place 2 gold on the counter. Are you sure that couldn't be persuaded?
I mean, so long as my name never comes up in a conversation.
Of course.
Okay, and he'll swipe it into his hand. Well, you see, while you're there, you have to gamble at 2 different events. The first one is at one of the cards tables. They usually play 3-card ante. And then the second place you need to gamble is over at the 6-man dice table. And once you do both of those, one of the staffs will walk up to you and they will request, or they will ask you if you would like any drinks. You are supposed to say you would like a mojito, hold the mint.
Okay.
And then
Nice.
some minutes later, you will be invited into the back room. But again, I am no snitch. I won't mention anything like this to anybody.
Of course.
So the first game you said was 3-card ante,
3-card ante, yes.
right? And the second,
Devil's dice, 6-man dice.
okay, and the last,
When a waiter comes over and asks you what you would like a mojito, hold the mint.
okay. So you only have to gamble at 2 tables,
Yes.
right? Okay.
I'm guessing winning is optional.
I've never won. But they never specified that as a rule. I just never won.
Fair enough.
All right. So, what do you know about the other gang here in the town, the Shadow Veil? Do you have to pay anything to them as well, or?
No. One of the reasons we pay for protection is so that if the Shadow Veil comes by, we are prioritized on keeping safe. They're, I think, religious fanatics of some kind. All of them worship some type of thing that they utilize to justify what they are doing, or what they are doing. They like to go by, and anybody that helps out the noble class or wealthy class at all gets taken and beaten, and in some cases killed, depending on what they do.
Okay, so they don't like nobles.
Not at all. Or rich people in general.
I thought it was the Order of the Cerulean Flame that was the zealot organization.
The Cerulean Flame? What is that?
You know, it is like a... Well, it doesn't matter. It's, there is a they are like followers of Palor with a more sort of a militant approach to it.
Ma'am, I get random chunks of the worst meat on all animals and put them on sticks for a living. My concern is, how am I going to survive and pay for food?
Right. Well, thank you for the information, at least. I mean, we never had this conversation, right?
Yes, of course, I am not a snitch.
I'll flip him a silver piece.
Thank you. He looks ecstatic. He made so much money off y'all today.
He got 2 gold and a silver.
Yep.
He's going to be eating well tonight.
I love how like your character just started with gold, and the character who's a noble went with silver.
One last thing for my friend, who's definitely not a snitch.
Holy shit, you talk weird.
Could you point us? Thank you. I'm working on it hard. Can you point us in the direction of where this labyrinth's den might be?
Oh, sure. It's go like 4 blocks that way, 2 blocks that way, and then 1 block over.
Can I retain that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He gives you instructions. I unfortunately have not mapped out the entire city. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting there. So, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your business.
Thank you all. Enjoy your skewers.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So, any change to your guys' plans?
Well, I say we definitely try to get into the back room, and if it's Archon, follow through with the plan. If it's Darko, maybe some way to pay him off to get Arkham there, kick him in the dick, take the ball back. Because surely there's got to be some kind of rivalry between them of who's making the most.
Well, the question is, like, what are we... I mean, well, at first I was a bit more willing to, take out this organization if possible. But now, if what he says is true, at least about the shadowed veils, that they are, zealots, it might be just propaganda that he's been told by the Iron Band, of course, but I don't know.
I mean, it sounds
Seda.
like that.
Right? What?
If I may, we don't have to take out the Iron Band. We just need to stomp on Akram's dick and get his money.
Right, true enough. No, I was just thinking if we were wanting to get paid for, well, that bounty I mentioned, which we haven't really looked into, but I'm just suspecting that if we, or rather when we stomp on Akram's dick, we will become a target for this organization. And it's better to be sort of on the proactive end rather than just receiving.
Yes.
Because right now we have the element of surprise, right? They don't know who we are, what we are capable of. So instead of just doing this one thing and then becoming a target for their retaliation later, we try to do as much damage as we can first.
Are you suggesting to say leave no witnesses?
No, not necessarily. Well, I mean, wait. if he says there are 40 of these people,
Maybe some witnesses.
40. That's like 10 each.
I'm okay with this plan.
Yeah,
we've taken out a tribe or several tribes, maybe of troglodytes. I'm sure we can take out one criminal band of ruffians.
Yeah, at least those humans won't, you know, always stink.
Mm-hmm.
That was those troglodytes thing. They just stank all the time. Stank all day, stank all night.
What were you saying, Duke?
I mean, there's also the fact that they lead to a private room after dealing these codes of sorts. Perhaps that is the best way to. That would be the best opportunity for us to dispose of them, so that no one sees us while we're in this private area.
Well, I'm
Good
just
thinking, Duke.
suspecting that they will probably not let all of us go in there.
Well, let's
I
find
mean,
out.
well, sure enough.
If we at least go once, have one person do the main gambling, see if we can all go back there. If not, then we have a second person do it at a different time.
But we would need some sort of like a backup plan, I suppose.
Kick ass.
I mean, look,
Well,
it's,
isn't that plan A?
Well, plan A is getting back there and kicking ass. Plan B is we don't go back, so we start kicking ass till we're back.
Okay, right.
What were you saying, Damson?
I mean, look, we're just a collection of shop owners that came in and decided to all pay at the same time. Make one trip, you know? I mean, clearly, you, Pointy Salax, sell some kind of body improvement equipment. I probably sell some kind of like spicy food. Ada, you probably sell perfumes or medicines. Cat can sell petware.
I'm starting to get itchy. We should head over there.
I mean, we're almost out. But yeah, let's see if we can all get there at one time. I mean, they'll think it's their home turf. They have the advantage. Who would care if it's just a bunch of people at the same time?
Right. Well, hang on a bit first. I need just 1 hour to prepare something, and I will be ready.
So you guys stop off at a shop, sit down, wait as Ada prepares.
I'll spend 50 gold to get some various ingredients, and then use those to make 3 doses of poison.
Ooh. Okay. You have made 3 doses of poison after an hour. Poisoner's check doesn't rely on you making a check to do it. You just make it.
Yeah.
That have been a short rest within an hour then? For the
Yes,
rest
it
of
would.
us? Awesome.
Then after that, how are you guys going in? All together at the same time, trying to piece it out a little differently? What are we doing?
I think going in and like a group of 2 and a group of 3 would be the smart idea. Perhaps myself and Cat first, followed by Adeline or Ada, Stylex, and Duke. I mean, you guys can play the role of protection for a more wealthy merchant.
Keep in mind, Ada is currently dressed up as a generic, almost homeless common person in the city. And she rolled very well, so she looks exactly like that.
Okay, then perhaps your children.
You know, I
helping
don't
Babushka.
think people are going to be asking us personal questions.
You don't know. It's better to have it prepared.
I would hope not. I am a terrible liar.
Well, I could take off my disguise, of course, but
Let's just go. I'm getting itchy. And I start walking.
fine. All right.
All right, so order of entry, Stylax, because he's the fastest
Cat and
walker.
Damson.
Oh.
I'll get there and then I'll wait for Cat and Damson to go in, and then I'll go in with Ada and Duke. We keep talking about fighting, and we're sitting around scratching our ass.
Yep.
Yep.
Alrighty then. As you all approach over to the Labyrinth's Den, you see this large, magnificent building, almost like a noble's home repurposed to be positioned here, to be this new, lavish, wonderful gambling establishment. You can tell all of the windows have pane glasses in them to mask whomever is beyond them, but you can smell the scent of familiarity to some of you. Alcohol, sin, gambling. It smells wonderful. Damson and Cat being the first two, you step inside, opening the door. Go on. Do-do-do. As you get in, you see that there's a more modern wall placed behind you over here, and two staff currently working amongst these very large display of weapons all around you. One of them turns over to you. Hi there, ma'am. Are you here to participate in the affairs today?
Yes.
Do you have an invitation?
I do not, no.
Oh, well then, the fee for gambling today is going to run you 2 copper pieces for entry inside, and of course you have to check in your primary weaponry here.
Okay, she'll walk over with Cat on her shoulder and pay the 2 copper and hand over the weapons that she has. So it's the crossbow, dagger, spear, and hand axe.
So, you hand over the crossbow, and as you're reaching for something else, oh, just your primary weaponry, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, here's your ticket. They hand you a ticket that says 13. You can come pick it up when you're done with your winnings, and bring any of your chips over here when you are finished as well. Inside, you can speak to any of the staff that is working over at the bar, and they will grant you chips in accordance to how much money you pay them. Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And they clap their hands, and this door temporarily unlocks and opens for you.
Do.
All right. Oh, let's put Cat with you too. Yeah. All right. Who's going in next?
I guess I am. Oh, me and Stylax, I suppose.
And Duke.
And Duke, yeah, the 3 of us can go in.
Right. Yep.
Remember, there's
I
an
went
odd
for-
number of players. You guys have to include people.
Yeah. Sorry.
I will take up the back. I'll let Miss Ada and Duke go in first.
Yeah.
And then I'll come in behind them.
Okay. As the 2 of you step in, did you doff your disguise, Ada?
Yeah, I would have at least changed it a little bit so I look less raggedy.
Okay. Hello, ma'am, sir. Do you have an invitation for today?
No, not exactly.
That'll be 2 copper pieces per person.
Okay.
And check in your primary weapon.
I'll pay for all 3 of us.
Oh, nice.
and
Why didn't my...
hand over. Well, primary. Okay, so short bow.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Duke will look at the troglodyte ritual spine on his back that he carries on his back, and instead he'll pull out his long sword, and he'll say, "Now I know this may not seem like my primary weapon.
We'll
but...
take the big one.
Okay. He'll give you the ritual spine.
All right, and you get tickets 14 and 15. As he hands it off to the other staff member who, like, with the spine is like, fucking hell. Just walking with it over to place it down. Stylax, what weapon are you handing over?
I'm going. The only weapon that I have is the spear. I'm gonna attempt to hand it over.
Yeah. They'll take it and... Is this cursed?
Yep.
Roll me athletics.
Is this cursed?
I don't know why I try to roll a d20. I've got athletics right here. 18.
Ooh, nice. Sir, you have to give us the weapon.
Here you go. Take it.
Okay. He puts his feet up on the counter. Sir, give me the weapon or you will not be permitted inside.
I will hold my hands out like this, or attempt to. Actually, I'm going to set it down next to. I'll try to set it down, like on the counter or something like that, and see if I can set it down.
Okay. Yeah, you can just place it there, no problem.
Okay. I place it down and then I start walking away.
I need you to roll me a charisma save when you see him reaching for it.
Come on, you got this.
Shit.
Okay. So Duke and Ada, you see Stylax hold out the weapon, and almost instinctually his arm grips and tightens holding onto it as they're trying to take it. And then when he places it down and begins stepping away, okay, that was a little weird, but you know, he's probably fine. The moment the staffer reaches to pick it up, Stylax, you're already swinging at him. That is yours. No one else is allowed to have it. That is yours. I need the three of you to roll me initiative, please.
Oh, shit.
I knew this was going to happen as we were walking over there.
Oh, that's so funny. So funny.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go.
Wouldn't it be us?
You have advantage, Ada?
No, I am not sure why that.
It's alright, I'll change it to 9.
Oh, I didn't need. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I always have that toggle.
Man, it's a good thing Cat and Dance went in first then.
Alright, we're missing somebody on the initiative counter. Duke.
Oh.
Mr. Ellington. Or, sorry, Sir Ellington.
It's not rolling at some reason. Like, it won't let me press it. I'll reopen the sheet.
Yeah, sometimes I have to close the sheet and reopen it to get it to...
And you're not using Chrome, right?
I actually am using Chrome.
Do not ever use Chrome and Roll20. They don't like each other.
Edge works best for me.
It's horrible that Edge actually works best. I use Chrome for everything else.
Firefox is also quite good with Roll20.
I will not.
Yeah, it won't let me press it for some reason. I'll just roll a d20. Does that work? Could I just add a d20? Could you add me to the...
Yeah.
17 plus 2, so that's a 19.
19 is pretty good.
19. Okay. Duke. 19. So, Duke, you see immediately Stylax took one step away. They reach over for his weapon, rolling their eyes. And the moment they do, there's this instinct behind Stylax. He is already turning and swinging over at the staffer. There's
Don't touch my shit. And then I'm
Yep.
swinging.
and Duke, you act first before he connects. What would you like to do?
Calm down, Stylax. Please. And I'm going to try to restrain my comrade here.
Okay, so Stylax, you have to roll athletics opposed by his passive athletics DC, which is 8 plus your strength plus your proficiency. So 8 plus 3 plus
3.
3. So
10.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, Stylax, Duke grabs and holds and pulls you back away from hitting the man. So that was your
That's my action.
action, Duke. Anything else?
I mean, can I try to, like, pull him back?
Yeah, you have him restrained. Or, sorry,
Yeah.
grappled.
Grappled. I'm grappled.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to try to just pull him, like, back
Yep,
as
you're-
far as I can.
Your half movement while moving him.
And
And
just
I,
say, calm down, Stylax, please.
I will say to the staff member, well, actually, when is my turn? Yeah, I'll say it. Leave it, don't touch.
All right. The staff member is going to stare at you, crazed. Were you really about to throw hands with us? Do you not know who we fucking work for? And he goes and starts reaching for a lever over here as his action. Ada.
Step over here and, sort of lean across the counter, just putting a gentle hand on his shoulder. Just please, no, stop. It's out of game. Do we know that the staff is actually cursed, or is
The
that
spear? No.
Nope.
Yeah, the spear.
And if you're not proficient in Arcana, you don't even know what the fuck that is.
All right. I am very sorry about this. My my friend here has some traumatic experiences, and he is triggered by various memories. We will take him out. Please, we don't mean any trouble here. It's all a big misunderstanding. I assure you. And I'll slide over. Okay, 1 silver.
The cheap bitch.
Love it.
All right,
Love
I'm
it.
gonna say persuasion at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You tried bribing him with a silver. That's disrespectful
human.
to these guys.
Aren't you human? You've got your thingamabobby
True,
today.
true. Yeah, human determination is a thing.
Is that something we all get?
Humans.
Just humans. Humans get the inspiration once a day after a long rest.
Oh, right. Huh. Mm,
And I believe you can roll the inspiration after you've rolled.
okay. Okay, I haven't checked that.
I think.
All right, but okay, well, I'll go. I'll take the 24.
Alrighty. All right. In order for you can see he stops, starting to move it, and like he's listening to you, and you can see he's accepting what you are saying, but it's still going to rely on what Stylax does here. Stylax, at the start of your turn, I need another charisma save.
I like it, but it's stressful. Okay.
Come on, baby.
Because yeah, he's restrained. No way he'll be able to punch that man 15 feet away.
Oh, please.
Oh.
Oh, Starlax.
Here we go. God, I'm so nervous.
Stylax, he's still holding on to your stick. You
All
need
right.
to get it back by
Yep.
any means necessary. It's yours. He's not strong enough to wield it.
All right. I am. I'm going to use my action to try to ungrapple myself.
Okay. You know his DC is 14. Go for it. Athletics. Or, sorry, it's athletics or acrobatics to break out.
Yeah.
And remember, Stylax would do what he would do.
Yep. He would do what he would do. Yep.
Please, Stylax, calm down.
Leave
Those are
my
my 4 words.
spear. Don't touch it. 21.
Oh, yeah. You easily break out of that grip as you launch yourself over and grab onto your spear.
Here we go, baby.
Now, Ada, the time for words seems to have expired. Duke, the time for words seem to expire. This man's calling back up. What would you like to do?
Where's my ritual spine?
Oh, this man's holding it back here.
Well, if you can't beat him, join him, I guess. And yeah, 5,
You're
10.
joining the labyrinth staff?
15,
Yeah, he's gonna start working there.
20,
Yeah, I'm a bouncer now.
25.
If you can join him, attack Stylax.
I mean, you could have knocked him out.
You're gonna try to grab my ritual spine, I guess.
Sure. You still have your offhand your other weapons.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They only took your primary weapons. That's their policy. They're not that, everybody has a dagger on them, but you're not bringing a giant fucking spine in here.
So he
Consider
has
this place like Texas. You're allowed to bring your concealed carry, no problem, but your AK is a little too much,
Right.
Like, a little. Like,
Okay. So he has my spine, but this guy's the one that's about to pull the lever.
this is the guy who has one hand on the lever, one hand on Stylax's spear. This guy has your spine and is struggling to hold it up.
Okay. Actually, I think I would go after the guy that's about to pull the lever.
Go for it.
Can I? Do I try to pull him? You know what? No, I'll just swing. Does he look like a civilian, or does he look like he's been through some combat?
The man has some scars on him.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm gonna try to. I guess I'll try to grapple him instead and try to pull him away from the lever.
Okay. So he has to roll athletics opposed by your shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
DC 14.
That's a 10.
Okay. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement. I think I still had 10 feet left.
You had
and
5 more feet. Difficult terrain getting over the counter.
Oh. Okay. So can I try to pull him back then?
I'll allow you to move 1 more square.
Okay. Yeah. Just try to pull him back from the lever.
Ugh.
And
You drag him. What the shit.
that is my turn.
All right. This guy here is going to drop the spine, pull out his mace, and go to swing it at you, Duke.
That's fair.
Oh, how convenient. It almost looks like there's a spine on the map right there.
Yeah. 8.
That will miss.
Wait. Do these guys have pack tactics?
Oh shit.
They have pack tactics. Such a good feature
Humans
now.
have pack tactic now? Wow.
These humans do. So it would have been a 15. Nice.
That's still a miss.
All right, next attack. 21.
Yep, that hits.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be 7 bludgeoning. Crack right on against you. And
Ugh.
this guy here is gonna try to break out of your grapple. 16 just barely breaks out of it as he's holding onto the spear and is now heading back over to the lever. Would you like an attack of Apu, Duke?
Yes, I would.
All right.
Let me swing away. Man, I gotta switch out of Chrome.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, just open edges. Trust me, it's worth it.
So weird because most web dev is Chrome first and then every other browser after.
They paid for the cheapest devs they could get their hands on.
Great, now my longsword isn't on here. Alright, forget it. I'll roll D20 and add 6.
16 will hit.
Alright, and that's a D10 plus 3.
8 damage. Ah! Right in his back as he goes and reaches for the lever this time.
You know what? I'll pump one of my psionic strikes into this.
Is that a bonus action or just free attachment? Because I know they changed smite so that now it is a bonus action, which means you can't do that with your attack of ops.
Actually, that is a good question. Hold on, let me see. Where is it? Oh, it's a lot to read. Holy crap.
Psionic Field. Psionic Strike. When you propel your weapon with Psionic Force once on each of your turns. On each of your turns. So yeah, it's not happening now.
Copy that. No worries. Alright then. But then, yeah, it's just an attack then. Just to swing at him.
Yep. Ha! Hurt him a little bit. Ada.
Yeah. He hasn't pulled the lever yet, right?
No, he hasn't been able to. He was going over there first, threateningly. Now he had to use his action to break out of a grapple, but he's going to be pulling it next turn.
Yep. That lever, does it look like... Well, I'm not going to, like, study it in depth there, but does it look like it has gears, like... Could I jam it with something? It's basically the...
Most levers are jammable. Are you proficient in Tinkerers?
No.
You could probably break it.
All right.
It is going to be a strength-based activity for you.
I'll just say to Styling, just break the lever. Shit. Yeah, I guess I'll just I'll do a bonus action to quickly hide behind the counter.
Yep. You see the underside of the counter has openings in the grate.
Okay. So stealth. All right. And then I'll sort of move back a little bit over here, around. And well, I guess I'll go there instead. Just dipping below and out to stab at the guy.
Yep.
I'll aim for his hand.
Okay. You have advantage. Where'd she go?
Yep.
Where'd she go?
Let me see. Just double check something. Oh yeah, this is the first round of actual combat, so I'll get surprising strikes. Yep, there we go. 20 to hit. Ooh, 25 damage.
Well, shit. You go for his hand, but he moves it, and you get right in through the vein. That's my artery.
I didn't know
His
we were
last
getting all
words.
in-
His last words. That's my artery.
Yeah, I'm surprised you know. Sorry.
It's hard
Sorry.
not to go for the weak spots when you know them, right? Like, you suppressed the urge to go for his dick. Like, it was... Oh, jeez. All right, well, that's your bonus action. All done.
Yeah. Unless I get, or wait, with the mastery thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you still have a Nick attack.
Let me just double check.
Yeah.
Because no, I'm using the short sword, so I've only got Vex on that one.
Yes, but you have 2 weapon masteries at your level.
Right, but can I can't use Nick on a weapon that doesn't...
Oh, no, you would need to have a dagger as well.
Right. Well, I do have a dagger, so...
That's what the Nick is.
Right,
When
yeah,
you
okay.
use your action to make an attack with a light or finesse weapon, instead of using your offhand attack as a bonus action, you get to immediately use it.
Right.
So
In that
just...
case, I'll...
Yeah, you just
Yep.
get to Nick. Every
Step
time
over
you
there.
attack one time, you can Nick afterwards. Just...
Right. So, Nick on that guy, then. Would I get sneak attack on that as well then, or?
No, you get sneak attack once per turn.
Right. Yep. So. No, I didn't put the right one. Let me see here. Sorry.
All right, 25 will hit for 7.
Nice. Just look at the guy. Just shit. That's not the bad.
Stylax.
Well, so much for going non-lethal.
Hey, look, you have your spear back. All's right in the world.
Oh man. Okay. So frick, that just I have no idea what I'm gonna do now. I will move to here. Man, I don't know how to get out of this now. All right. Unarmed strike, non-lethal at this staff member here. Where's unarmed strike? Yes. For a 20 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
And he has to save versus grapple because of my feet, my grappler feet.
Ah.
Or wait, let me see how that works. General feats.
You rolled a 20.
Grappler. Let's see. Okay. So yeah. When you hit a creature's attack action, cause. Okay. So, and then, and I forget how the grapple thing works, but I'm sure 20
Succeeds.
succeeds.
Yep.
Well, I'll look it up in a minute. Okay, so non-lethal damage, and I'm going to pump a hill strike into him so that he's. So I hit him, and I flip him onto the ground.
Yep.
So he's now prone.
Whoa. Do you still get damage with your grappler?
Yeah, I still get. Yeah, I do. So let me do damage first.
8. Nice.
8, and then he's prone, so I'm going to hit him again with unarmed strike for a 17 to hit, and he has to.
That's to hit.
Yep.
For some reason, when I read it, I saw damage. I was like, no.
And it is non-lethal again, but he is. I'm attempting to grapple him again because it's part of the attack action. For 10 non-lethal.
Alrighty.
Don't move and don't touch my spear.
18 plus strength bonus plus proficiency. I believe that beats it.
Hold on. It. Where is? Go back down.
I believe monks can use their dexterity when
Yeah, I can.
determining-
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can use my dex.
Okay, so 8 plus dex plus proficiency.
Okay, there. Yeah, I was just double checking that. So 8 plus proficiency is 11, and then plus dex. Yeah, he beats it. Oh no, 16. He doesn't.
Then he's grappled.
All right.
All done, Stylax?
And I'm done. I told him not to move and don't touch my spear, and I'm done.
Yep. Alrighty, Duke. You are next.
Can I non-lethal with a longsword? Like
Yeah.
take the hilt and just try to knock him out?
Absolutely. The only thing that doesn't non-lethal is spells.
Copy that. Huh.
Unless you have subtle cast, and then, you know.
Just lethal damage?
Or you mean careful spell.
Careful spell, thank you. Yeah.
Noted.
All right, well, that non-lethally takes this guy out. And after you get him on the ground, Ada, you get a surge into your mind. This quaking pain that floods through you, a memory of some type of activity similar to this gone wrong. You remember trying to get into a certain party, but not as yourself, as somebody else, and someone in the staff had recognized you. You recognize that they were going to alert the others, which you could not have. So unfortunately, you had to take that person out of play. Quickly going for their wrists like you did, and then their throat afterwards once they were disabled from alarming anybody. As soon as they were down, you had to close up the area they were in. They were over near the study, but you had to drag them deeper inside, close the door, make sure nobody else could get in, so that you could continue sneaking through the party without anybody noticing. When that memory moves away, you recount doing this on numerous occasions.
Stand there frozen for a moment, just like looking with a distant gaze at the dead body there. Just... And then I'll drop to my knees and prevent his wound in the throat from bleeding all over his clothes.
He's dead, Jim.
Yeah. He preventing more of a mess.
Yeah.
Above the table. Above the
Yeah.
table. We need like a portable hole or something to hide bodies in.
Medicine. Medicine check, really quick, Ada.
Yeah.
Well, you need
So,
a absence
I'm not
acid
trying to
without the body.
stabilize him or anything. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't bleed too much on the
Yeah,
uniform costume.
yeah. Stop the blood from going everywhere. Yeah.
Yep. 19.
Collared shirts are a wonderful thing. You flip up the collar, roll it up tightly, ripping it up, and staunching it over at the neck itself. Doing the same thing with the sleeve, and then wrapping and tying it with a string with a disturbing precision to Duke.
It's weird.
You seem quite efficient at that, Ada.
Well, I pride myself on being efficient in everything I do. I try to. Let me see here. We need to hide these guys. Is there like a back room or a door leading?
Like a closet, we could just jam these bodies in.
There is a closet, yes.
Before we, well, that guy we could do it with, but I'll take. I'll start undressing the dead guy.
Yep. The vest is the most important thing. The shirt underneath you cannot save. It is covered in the blood. That is what stopped the bleeding. But it's a white shirt. Who doesn't own a white shirt?
Right. Oh, okay, that guy is knocked out, so I'll just get his shirt, and I'll take these guys. I'll just start making a disguise to make myself look like one of the staffers.
Okay, roll me a disguise kit. Very quickly, utilizing charisma.
All right. Let's see. $14.
14. It's passing enough. I mean, so long as you don't get within the ire of anybody important, you're probably going to be fine. But, you know, anybody who's going to look too closely at this will notice a couple of mess-ups. And the fact that you don't work here.
Have we seen... So we know of the Shadow Veil. Have we seen... Do they have like a symbol that we've seen or anything other than, or we just know the name?
You just know the name. Only two of you have interacted with somebody knowingly within the Shadow Veil.
Yeah.
Actually, would I get advantage since I have proficiency in deception?
Yes.
All right, so 25 then.
Perfect. Oh, yeah, you are.
Nice.
Yeah. Unless you run into the person who specifically handles the hiring. You're good.
Yeah. All right. So.
And you hear somebody walking down the road outside. Oh, I can't wait to spend this money.
I'll just step up to the counter and just hide the guy. Step over.
As they're putting the bodies in the closet and
Yeah.
Ada's getting dressed, I'm going to. I'm sure there's a little bit of blood on the floor. I'm going to attempt to finger paint SHAD and then a V under it, so that it might look like someone had tried to write in their blood. Shadow veil. Can I use painter supplies?
This is almost a forgery. But I want to see how nice you can... All right. Painter supply, yes. If you are proficient in performance, or sorry, deception, you will have advantage, right? However, I'm going to set the DC. At 15, it might fool an idiot.
Okay.
But at 20, people might think this is their new symbol.
Well, the idea is
That'd
like the person dying is trying to write out shadow veil so that the person knows that people let.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I get you, like a calling. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, anyway, painter supplies. I'm not proficient in deception. 'Cause I wasn't gonna go that way. Why do I
Sorry.
always end up these parties with lots of?
Evil characters? I don't know,
Yes.
man. It's just D&D players in general, I think.
Yeah, I'm on that same boat as you, man.
Okay. Oh, I gotta hold on one second.
Damson and Cat aren't evil. What?
Yeah, Damson's not evil.
13. Nope.
13. Okay, I mean, you certainly write it. As somebody walks in, Ada, the two bodies, Duke, I need you to roll athletics check to hide the bodies real quickly.
Okay.
Stylex is busy painting, Ada's currently getting dressed, and you're hiding the bodies in a closet.
15.
15.
I can roll a d10 if I fail.
You do have to roll a d10 on this.
Shit. Oh,
You are hoisting two dead bodies.
that's an 18.
One dead body, one out of it. Okay, 18. You manage to stuff both of them into the closet, and when you look around real quickly, shit, there's nowhere for you to hide. Okay, you pull yourself into the closet and close the door. You're holding the bodies up with your body in the
Yeah,
closet, and there's a very nice mink coat. Oh. It's just...
Why'd you look at that?
But Ada, somebody walks in. Hello, my dear lady. I'm here to join Mr. Fingers at his table. Here's my invitation. And you see
All right.
this foreign man to this location, very loud and gusto, with a woman on his arm that is about maybe a decade too young for him. However, she, every time he looks away, rolls her eyes and looks back. She's just smiling a mile wide. You understand the game. And he just seems to be trying to impress her. Tell me, dear madam, is Fingers doing well today?
Well, I regret to inform you that Mr. Fingers wasn't feeling too good, and he had to leave. He's not here. I'm afraid.
Wait, Fingers isn't here.
No.
He's scheduled the...
Right. Well, these things happen, you know.
I expect a full refund.
Right. We can deal with that tomorrow. You can come by then, and I will ensure you get it, sir.
I want my refund now. He slams on the table. Stylax, I do need a stealth check from you after somebody walked up to hide behind everything after doing your finger painting.
Yep. Man, my rolls are crappy today.
What is that man doing over there on his hands and knees?
I'm cleaning.
Deception.
You want to do it yourself?
Don't worry about him. It's well, you see, he has to be cleaning because there was a guy who came by. He was a bit too drunk and he vomited. And
this is not a sexy conversation. Oh, this is.
no. That's why Mr. Fingers. He's got a bit of a. He doesn't like that smell particularly, so he left the premises for now.
Deception check.
Does it now advantage because of the disguise?
No, that's purely opportunity. He trusts that you're a staffer, but just make sure you're not saying anything that causes suspicion.
All right, fair enough. 22.
We love 22?
We love 22. He nods along. You tell Mr. Fingers that I will be back here tomorrow morning and I expect a full refund. You understand me, woman, right?
Yes, of course, good sir. I will write it down. Could you just remind me what your name was again?
My name is Beldon Jana. Beldon Jana.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And I'll during this conversation, I want to sleight of hand and just take the invitation he slammed on the counter.
Yep,
just
sleight of hand it.
Yeah. 18.
Oh yeah, he doesn't notice. Alrighty. How about we go back to the bathhouse? That's our third trip today. Can we really do something else in the city? It's fine. It's fine. We're just going to enjoy the bathhouse for a little bit longer. And we were going to do this. We just need to come up with a game plan of what else to do as the two of them are leaving. Whew.
We'll just stand there sweating a little bit and just... But also quite excited. That's...
Dude comes tumbling out of the closet.
Interesting. I feel like I have done this a few times before, maybe. I'm not sure where that accent came from. It seems so natural.
Seems like this isn't the first time you've done something like this before, Miss Ada.
Well, I mean, let's not dwell on that right now.
She is a healer.
Yes, I'm merely a doctor. I assure you.
Pardon me, though, but Stylax, you are more than perceptive enough to see that Ada is more than just a healer.
All right.
Efficient killer at the very least. I mean, look.
Let's. Okay, so this, despite being an unfortunate incident, Stylax, what the fuck did you attack him?
Yes, I wanted to get back to that point, Stylax. A warrior should appreciate their weapon, but obsession is another thing. You have to be able to let it go.
No, I get that. I just felt like he was going to do something bad with my spear.
Well, okay. Well, anyway, I think we've got the situation under control for now, maybe. Here is that guy's Beldon. He gave us the invitation. Why don't you take it? You guys can go in and follow Damson and Cat. Make sure they are okay. And I think I will maybe we'll set up something to make it seem like it's closed or something.
Good idea. And I'll open up the closet, take my spear and put it in the corner, attempt to, of the closet, inside the closet, because I'm assuming that's where they put it, and I put it in there, and then I'm going to walk away like nothing.
Yep. You find yourself turning back around, heading to the closet. This is wrong.
Yeah, I shouldn't leave it here. Someone might pick it up. And I'll take the spear and put it back on.
Now, I need an insight check from you, Stylax. You're inciting yourself.
Here we go.
Quick question, Joe. You said we have to have proficiency in Arcana to even understand that this item is cursed, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Right.
Stylax.
27, not 20.
As far as the monastery was concerned, you were not the status symbol of control. But you know you have a lot more control than this. This object may not be as good for you as you originally thought. You
Duke?
can't give it up.
Miss Ada.
Yes.
I can't. I don't want to leave the spear behind.
Well, don't do
Night.
it then.
Well, I tried to walk away a couple times and I don't want it out of my sight. Even though I tried.
Okay, well, this may be some sort of obsessive compulsive disorder. We can look into that at some point, but
Yes, we can look at it later.
So-
for now, let's. Okay, you can keep the spear with you. We'll just say it wasn't your primary weapon, and that's fine. There's a bunch of. We'll just say you own that big hammer over there instead.
All right.
All right. So, on this note, we're going to go ahead and go on break, and when we come back, we find out what Damson and Cat have been doing inside of the casino for the past 15 minutes.
This was
making
not
it
the
through
plan.
no problem.
Yep.
We'll be right back. So, Kat and Damson, we're panning over to the two of you. As you enter inside, you see that there is this beautiful, dark ebony colored dragon that is currently in the middle of this grand foyer into the establishment. Far nicer than you would think a disreputable location like this would be. The dragon is a sculpture, by the way, but it still adds a level of ambiance and just a level of cool to this area. You look over to the left, and there's these mechanical strange machines where people are pulling levers, and you see dials rolling inside of 3 different ones, and people are cheering when they see that hearts are appearing. But those aren't really hearts, though. Those are what, like, a tailless woman's behind looks like naked. And then it lands on a bar. Why does it say bar? And why are all of them disappointed? Anyways, after you see that, you look forward into the main gambling den, where there are so many people currently playing cards. They're all playing 4-man ante at all of these tables, and the place seems to be booming with activity right now. There are so many civilians and quite a few staffers as well in this location. So as you guys get in here, and you, let's say, wait a minute for your allies who don't show up after a minute.
Yeah, at that point I'll head over to the bar to get some chips, and as I'm walking that way, look for the table that has the 3-card ante.
Roll me a
Because-
perception check.
Perceptione. 12.
12, okay. You don't have luck finding the one that's just a 3-card ante, but you know who will be able to point you in the right direction.
Someone at the staff. So, yeah, head over to the bar.
All right, go ahead, head yourself over there. Kat, are you following, or are you... Okay. For half a
I'm
second, I
following.
thought you were going to do the slot machines.
The cat's winning! This is bullshit!
So, you go over to the staffer. Hello there, how are you today?
Oh, I'm doing quite well.
Good.
I'm looking to get some chips to play some cards.
Oh, very well, very well. How much were you looking to spend?
What's the normal rate for the cards?
Well, the minimum ante is, it's 1 yellow chip, which is the equivalent to a silver. That is the minimum bet.
Okay, I'll do 5 gold worth.
Okay. So that will be 10 yellow. Or, sorry. 9 yellow. 10 blue. All right, and that'll be 10. So 1 gold. You did 5 gold?
5 gold.
All right. And 4 red chips.
Okay.
The blues are coppers, the yellows are silver, and the red chip is gold.
Okay.
I coordinated the colors to be as confusing as possible.
Yeah.
As
no, I get
casinos
that.
do.
I can confirm. And I'm going to ask, like, I see a lot of 4-card ante, but is there any 3-card ante?
Oh, you're looking for the 3-card ante. Yes, that table right up towards the top over there. There's a couple of individuals that seem interested in doing the 3-card ante.
Thank you very much.
So, you start heading over there.
Mhm.
Would you like a drink, by the way? They're free.
What do you have?
We have whatever you are looking for across the entire alcoholic spectrum.
Cat points to a bottle that looks like a flame ball.
I'll try that one.
Oh, that's so adorable. Emotional support pet?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, understood. We have many people who come in like that. And he gestures over to an old lady that has a corgi in her lap.
It's the queen.
She got Asicide. Knew it.
Ah, queens. Anyways, so he will get the bottle and pour you a shot of a very thick fireball whiskey. They call it fireball whiskey because it kind of feels like a fireball going down your throat.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, though. So, yeah, he'll hand you a nice, tall glass of it. Enjoy your time here.
Thank you.
Yep. Yes, you need
Do you have
something
any
else.
Milk or cream for my emotional support animal?
Oh,
A chance.
Yes, we can get a little bit of cream for you, no problem. And
Thank
they pour just like, they have milk on hand for different drinks, and they just pour a tray full of milk for you.
Yes, I will take that and the drink and start walking over to the table while kind of like holding it up for Cat to go with the guys.
Yeah, that cat will drink and put, with that alter shape, change their fur pattern to keep a permanent milk mustache.
Best use of that spell, honestly.
Best use, yeah. Yeah, I head over to this table for the 3-card ante.
All right. As you pull up, you see that there's currently there's one attendant. Now, I didn't make different signs for the different types of employees. They're all fucking staff.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is the dealer who comes over. Are you here to play ante?
Yes, 3-card ante.
Are you aware of how to play ante?
It's been a little bit of time on the road. I could use a quick refresher.
Very well, ma'am. So, you see, you're each going to receive 3 cards, right? You place your minimum bets before you even see your cards. You are forced to play at least one hand on that bet. When you receive these cards, come on. You're supposed to have the full description up. Okay. You look at your cards and assess how good they are. Each card has a rank, 1 through 10. Ace, king, queen, jack, so on and so forth. High ranks are hands... high card is going to be the winner in each situation. However, you can have specific combinations that outrank that. Say if you have a king or an ace and somebody else has a pair, but you don't have any pairs or anything else good, they're going to end up winning. A flush is all 3 cards of the same type, which is a higher ranking than that. A straight is 3 cards in numerical sequence, 5, 6, 7, or jack, queen, king, things like that. And a straight flush is 3 cards in a sequence, end of the same suit. You are able, during the round, to increase your bet based off of whatever it is you receive. Very well.
Yes.
Good. Now, minimum bets in. You do have to play through one hand of this, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, I want you to roll me 3D 10, 11, 12, 13, 14s.
R3D 1 step.
Okay. So, you look at your hand and you have an ace high. An
Okay.
ace and a king, which is not anything other than just an ace high. As everybody has already placed their bets and it goes around the table, he gestures at the first gentleman who is sitting there, who looks at you, looks at everybody else at the table, and then will proceed to add in one more yellow chip. So,
I'll add a yellow. Can I make a deception check for a poker face so that they can't read what I have?
you can. That'll be your action for the round. Deception.
24.
24. Are you trying to express that you have a great hand, or are you trying to express that they can't read what type of hand you have?
Ooh. I'm going to go for the bluff.
Going for the
that
bluff?
I have a great hand. That. Yeah.
Okay. So, you bluffing that, you take another yellow, place it in. The next person after you places their hand down, folds. The next person after you folds as well, leaving the pot at 6 yellow. The man looks at you very closely. He looks down at his cards. Whisper 3D. He looks at you very closely and then takes out a red chip and puts it in.
Okay.
The entire time just staring directly at you. Not saying a word, not making any gestures, just looking. So. +1 red. What would you like to do with your action this round? And before you roll, I was supposed to have you do this before, you have to up the ante or match. Or fold. You can fold.
I'm just seeing him look at me. I'm just going to look at him and just unblinkingly put 2 red in.
Ooh, so
Let's
you're
see if he puts
raising.
Let's see if he puts his money where his mouth is.
All right, this is going to be another deception check. You were trying to make him believe that, yeah, you have whatever you're trying to express that you have, and you don't think he has anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, +2 red.
Dirty 20.
He smirks at you. And he will match.
Okay.
Bets are finalized. Would you all reveal your cards? You reveal your hand with a 14 high. And if you look at the stream... Oh, let me scroll up a little bit. You will see that they had a 13, a 7, and a 12. They were planning on a 13 high winning. Damn. Cat's ass. So,
Cat turner.
make sure you increase your worth by 5 yellow and 2 reds. Of course, you make back what you put in. Just, yeah.
So 13 yellow, 10 blue.
5 more, 14 yellow. You only did 1 yellow, and then after that... No, you did have to increase it by 1, so yeah, 13. You're right.
Yeah. And then 5 reds. Okay.
Another round. The man wiggles his finger in your direction.
She'll nod. She
All
hasn't said a word yet.
Yep. The dealer will take the table's first round bets. So that starts off at 4 yellow. Into it. Now, Damson, go ahead and roll your 3d14s. 5, 6, 7. That's a flush.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. We take those. Oh no, that's not a. That's a straight. Sorry, 5, 6, 7 is a straight.
Straight. That's still good.
Yes, it is. Straight is very good. Now, the interesting thing is, roll 3d4s. If all of them are the same suit, you have the best hand imagine. Well, not the best, but come on. Different suits. So it's a normal straight, which is still a lot better than what you just played with.
And one with, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you have a 5, 6, 7 straight. Nice. As everybody has placed their bets into it, let me whisper DM bracket 3d14 bracket space bracket 3d14 bracket space bracket 3d14
Bracket.
This is going to be an interesting round. The man immediately tosses in one more yellow. And then it passes to you, a second chair.
I'll put a yellow in, just checking it.
All right. Make sure you're keeping tabs of how much you spend. I'm just keeping tabs of the total. Plus 1 yellow. The woman next to you will eye you up suspiciously and push in 5 yellows. The one after her will look suspiciously at the table, and she'll call at 5 yellow. Back over to the first man. He checks his hand again, and he will call.
Leaving my cards just face down on the table, not even looking to check them again, I will call.
Very well.
And if I'll just make can I make the deception check that, like, it's all right.
So you want them to believe that you're just playing the hand. You're not expecting anything. Okay, go ahead, deception check. And if you're proficient in any gambling supplies, say 3-card ante or dice.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Dirty 20. So put me at...
That is 20 yellow in the pot. You're 5 of it.
Yep.
Okay. You deciding to join in on the fun. The woman next to you is going to recheck their hand. They're going to scoff, and they're folding. They're out. Second roll out. The final woman at the table is going to look at their hand again. Look at you. Look at the man across the table who's smirking a little bit now. She's going to toss in 1 more yellow. Back to the man, who looks at what he has, and he will match 1 more yellow.
I'll match the yellow as well.
That's the final round of betting. You all look at one another. And you turn the hands face up. You look at the man's hand, where he had 2 kings and a 4. A pair of kings is a good hand to play off of.
Mm-hmm.
The woman who folded does not reveal her hand. And then you see the woman at the end of the table reveals 2 10s and a 9.
Then I'll reveal my hand last.
And you get to take all those yellow chips.
Yeah.
Damson, roll for addiction.
What's that? What's the roll of that?
I'm joking. But you are winning very well. During this time, Kat, you have slipped away during Damson's gambling antics. What are you doing?
Just watching the people, really.
What are you watching for? Or just casually watching?
the staff most likely to see if there's any codes or words being used to each other.
Okay. Roll me an insight check.
Okie dokie. A 7.
It would
Hey,
be a
that's lucky in casino.
huh?
That's lucky in a casino.
Yeah. It's very hard for you to hear anything that they're saying as they're walking around, considering how many people are in here and how noisy it is. And also by the fact that you get distracted eventually when we pan over to your allies doing their stuff. Damson, you have won your second hand at the table. Now everybody seems to be growing a little frustrated with you. You showed up out of nowhere, sat down, won 2 hands in a row.
I'll do a third hand before. I was like, I think I'll do one more hand before trying my hand in another game.
Okay. Go ahead and do your roll. You're sitting with a king high. Okay. So, +4 yellow right off the rip. Now you are seated first chair.
Oh,
So
did the guy get up?
No, just they rotate who's considered first chair.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at my cards and I'll put a yellow in.
All right. The woman right next to you will look at you. She'll nod, play into it as well. The woman at the end of the table, however, she immediately folds her hand. And then the man at the front of the table, he folds as well.
Of all the people here, are they all humans?
Insight check.
$19.
Ooh. That woman seated next to you, there's something off. Definitely not human. Easily passes for human, but not human. There's something about their complexion that you just can't put your finger on that points out there's something else.
Okay, I'll note that down. Well, is this back to me? Well, put another yellow in.
Ooh. So what action are you trying to take here?
Completely blank face, not giving anything away.
Nada. Go for it.
22.
She begins trying to analyze your face over and over and over. Ooh, you're not giving her anything.
Mm-mm.
She's going up 1 red. I know that's the wrong red. So the pot right now is 6 yellow, 1 red. Final
I
call
will-
or fold?
I'll swap out the yellow I put in for the red to match it. If I'm allowed to do that.
Yes.
Okay. So let me...
Oh, wait, no, you would actually have to put a red in, because she matched your previous
Oh,
yellow.
Okay. So then, yeah, I will put in a red.
Yeah. So it would have been 1 more. So 7 yellow, 2 red is the final hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then you flip. You show a 13 high, which is a king. She shows a king high. Second highest card. You show a 10. And I'm scrolling up so the stream can see it. 11. she takes this bout.
She'll nod.
You know, for a second there, I thought you were trying to bluff me. Not that there was really nothing.
Got to... I thought I might have had it there, but you won just by one. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now, at this point in the game, playing through a few hands, the other group has had enough time to hide the bodies, loot through the counter a little bit, lock up the shop, and make it look like this place is shut down temporarily. I need a deception check from whoever's trying to make this place look like it's locked down. For the other group, the other trio.
Yep. So, deception.
Yes.
I'll use the human inspiration thing on that.
Yep. Human determination.
Determination. Right. 23.
We love 23. Alrighty. You close up the place. You find the sign that you need to hang up and place it there. While you're doing that, who's looting through the counter? Stylax and Duke.
I can loot through it, I guess.
Well, you're either looting the counter or you're looting through the equipment that people have placed here. So are you stealing from people or stealing from the company? Yeah, that's the question.
That is the question. I will go through the closet. That's where I was trying to put the spear anyway, even though I put the spear back on me. I'm at the closet, so I'll go through the closet.
And I will loot the foul people who run this joint.
Perfect. Both of you, perception checks.
Man, I gotta do my rolls. I'm gonna.
Hey, it's a good roll.
All right, 12. Stylax, as you open up the cabinet, you look inside. You look past the two individuals that are in here, and you see this this very fluffy, not fluffy, this very burly looking like bear coat that has like shoulder grips that go down to about the elbows before cutting off, and it seems to have like a large back portion to it that's like enlaced with very nice materials. Wide open on the chest and only comes about down to a little bit above the belly button. It looks pretty expensive.
I'll leave it there.
Okay then. Duke, 19. You find their tin container filled with the payments to enter inside. It is currently locked, but if somebody could open it up, you would have a lot. And it's also a tin box, so you can easily just shove it in your bag, and that's yours now. And a set of keys.
I will point it out to the group, but I will hold on to it unless someone wants to take it.
Well, I suppose I could try and open it.
I'm sure you have the skills to do such a thing, Miss Ada. I was just going to smash it open.
Right, let's try to do it the silent way. Okay. So, Thieves' Tools.
Yep.
What sort of skill would give that advantage?
Sleight of hand.
Oh, yeah, I have that. So, Dexterity?
Yes'm.
21.
21. Yeah, you open it up, and inside this container, they had a pretty good day. 124 copper pieces. As
That's
well as 64 silver and 10 gold.
Good day.
Yeah, that's a good day. For just getting into the place. That's
Yeah.
not, you know.
All right. Let's see. Hang on. I have an idea here. Because this lever obviously does something to alert something and probably call in some reinforcements. What if we make it look like there was a robbery here? Someone came by, punched me in the face, killed the other guy, and then we say, the fuckers, they ran off that way. We got to spread some coin around or something to make it look like they were in a hurry.
Or maybe you don't even have to say anything. You can just leave it set up as if something had happened, and then move away from here.
Sure,
You know,
we could do
then they
that.
find it. They see that someone else did it.
Right. I'm just thinking, like, if there is a lot of people inside there, it would be better for us if we at least manage to draw out some of their guards. There have to be some guards, right?
Well, there could be, but if I'm just saying, if we can set it up that way and then let them find it, maybe pretend to be new people coming in. I'm just trying to avoid conversation, that's all. I want to get in there.
If we
Right.
want to avoid conversation, I think it's best to just walk away from this and just enter.
Right. Well, I'm thinking, why don't you two go in first? You have the invitation there, right? And after a few minutes, I will pull the lever. We will make it look like there was some sort of incident happening here. Or I will make it look like. And just say,
Well, what if we just pull the lever with a long stick as we're going in? Or just go in and let them find it later on while we're gaming.
well, my idea is that because there have to be some guards inside, right?
Yes.
If we draw those guards out,
Then they say, "Excuse me, ma'am, what are you doing there? Let me empty your pockets. Let me see what you got. There's a dead body."
No, that's why I'm saying I'm wearing their staffer's uniform, right?
As long as they recognize you.
Well, sure, but in the heat of the moment, they'll see the uniform, and then I say, some fuckers came and punched me in the face, killed him, and took the tin can, the tin box.
All right. Duke, what are your thoughts?
Well, I believe Ada is proficient in what she's trying to achieve, but what happens if it doesn't work?
But if it doesn't work, or if they see through my bluff, I'll run after and catch up with you guys.
All right.
You don't think that will cause additional problems then that we don't need to acquire potentially?
Well, sure, but the idea is that we're going in here to cause trouble anyway, right? So it's better if we split up their guards a little bit. I mean, if even 4 of their guards come out here to investigate this thing, I can send them running after some imaginary person who took off with the tin box, and then close the door, and we have 4 guards less to deal with. That's the idea.
No, I mean, if you are confident in being able to achieve this, then I'd say I can't stop you from going ahead then.
I think I have a good chance.
All right, then. And I will look at Duke, nod towards the door, and follow Duke in.
Yeah, we'll continue on.
Okay,
Okay,
you try the handle and it's locked.
Good. Well, I'll take that weird key that I had and try to open it.
Ring of keys.
Oh. Give me a moment. It must be one of these.
Okay. You try
14 minutes later.
You try every single key on the key ring twice. None of them open this door.
Does it look like there's another lever on this side of the counter?
Roll me a perception check.
Or some type of, yeah. There's
Yeah,
going to be something over there.
Some sort of mechanism to open the door. 16.
So, there's nothing like that. However, you do notice that on the wrist of the one staffer that you killed, there's like a little charm dangling off a string.
Okay, we'll go and pick that up. And,
Are you proficient in Arcana?
nope. But does it look like it might fit in something?
No.
Where's this thing right here?
Duke just shouts at the door, "Open sesame!" Nope,
Don't
that does
think
not
that
work.
What if we just leave and come back in 10 minutes?
Well, we kind of shut down the place, didn't we?
Well, we shut down the front, right? So we can leave. Maybe someone figures out something's up, and then I don't know.
What we could do is... Right, well, we still have that other guy who's living. He's just knocked out.
Keep in mind now, people wake up after an hour.
Right, but
It's been like
10
50
minutes or something?
Yeah, 10, 15 minutes. Yeah.
Right.
Out of character, I remember what he did, but there's no way we're gonna figure that out.
What he did? What do you mean?
He clapped his hands to open the door.
Yeah.
Out of character, but if you're not proficient in Arcana,
Yeah.
you'll know it's a charm.
Yeah. So it looks like we may have to go with Ada's original idea with some maneuvering around it. We might just have to pull the lever, alert these people to open the door, and then jump them once the door is open.
What if Duke and I step outside while Miss Ada pulls the lever, and then we count to, I don't know, 120 and come back in so that it's like we're just arriving? Above the table, Ada, we step outside.
get it, I
Ada
get it.
pulls the, yeah, okay.
That makes sense to me. I think that's a great idea for a plan of attack.
Okay. So we'll do it that way then. I'll use the lever and we'll get rid of the tin box.
Yeah.
Make it, yeah.
Let
Try to
us.
draw some
Do you want
attention.
one of us to? Do you want one of us to take the box, the empty box outside, or no? It's probably best to leave. I don't know. We can take it outside, and maybe you count to 20 before you pull the lever.
Sure.
This is a terrible idea.
It certainly is an idea.
There's also, I mean, could make it look like the guy who's knocked out, that he stole the box, ran out with it, and got robbed by some other guys. But it's getting too complicated, I think. So
You're trying to play 4D chess against motherfuckers who play jacks. Like,
all right, but anyway, I'll use use my disguise kit again and take some of the blood from the guy and just put it under my nose so it looks like I've been like punched in the face, and I'll take
Jesus Christ.
and yeah, I'll take the guy's the bloody shirt and the vest and like put it so that it looks like he was like properly wearing his uniform again, and just splay him out dead on the floor over here while the other guy is still in the corner, in the cupboard. I mean.
So it looks like the other guy was trying to steal, killed the other person, and you knocked out the guy? Or do we just take the guy that's still living his body outside so that he's not there at all?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking like we're getting the guys to come in, the reinforcements.
Yep.
And I'll say to them that, hey, this guy came in, punched me in the face, took the tin can, and killed that guy.
So maybe put the other clothes disguise that you had on him, so he's not wearing his work clothing. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, yeah, both of them were wearing vests and all that. I'm just making sure so it looks like he was properly dressed. as he should be, and
Okay.
I am as well.
All right.
I'm getting lost, so I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I'm trying
this
to
is
focus.
so fucking complicated. Okay,
Yeah.
so
it
you
really isn't.
well, it's because you guys went fucking
Yeah, we went back and forth.
zigzags in so many different
Yeah.
directions. So,
Yeah.
if I
Yeah.
understand this correctly, Stylax and Duke are going outside, hiding,
Yeah.
waiting. Ada, you're still disguised as one of the employees. The still living employee, what are you doing with him?
He's still in the closet.
Okay, leaving him in the closet. The dead employee, you put his vest back on and you make it seem like he died to an altercation of some kind.
Right.
That's it?
Yeah, and I'm still gonna wear the other uniform from that guy who's
Right.
on
There's
top.
two
Yes. Yeah,
uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because the other guy's in the closet, he's irrelevant to the conversation
Okay.
for when shit happens.
Right.
Okay.
People
Okay.
aren't going to run out here and go like, "We got robbed. Let me look in that closet."
Gotcha. I'm with you now. I had trouble with 3 people, 2 costumes.
Yes.
That's
yes,
where
yes, yes.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Same here.
And I'll spread some copper coins and stuff out on the counter so it looks like it's been opened in a rush and like coins scattered about a bit.
Okay. I need you to roll for crime scene. This is going to be a thieves' tools check. Proficiency in performance grants you advantage. How believable of a crime scene are you creating here?
It wouldn't be investigation though, right?
No. This is a performance. Oh no, I'm a damsel who was just attacked zealously by all of this, and this man was murdered by other people. It's a performance. You are painting a picture. You are putting on a show. This
All
is a
right, yeah, fair enough.
performance.
Okay, so what's it?
Thieves' tools performance. It grants you advantage. Charisma.
Yeah, charisma. Okay. Okay,
Your
19.
proficiency in performance. Oh, okay, just 19. Okay, so Stylax, Duke, I'll move you guys out here. You can actually roll me stealth checks to get into a better position.
All right, give me 1 second. I was trying to do something on my character. So,
Okay, you got it. That's a 6.
oh, I got to take off talking to myself. Give me 1 second.
Clink, clank, clank.
All right, no longer talking. That was an okay roll, but I'll re-roll it. And stealth. 13. We're really just stepping outside and then waiting, counting to whatever I said, 120, and then we'll walk inside.
Yep. So,
By the way, did anyone add the gold or the money to their sheet or anything or party loot?
go ahead.
100.
I'll add it. Wait.
All right. So if we leave like 5 copper on the ground or something.
Okay.
So, as you sit there, set up this crime scene as best as you can. Ada, you reach over towards the lever. Pull it back. Immediately, there's nothing that happens. Let's go back to the other group. Kat and Damson, I need a perception check from the two of you.
Sure.
Oh no.
8.
15.
Kat, there's an annoying sound that you keep hearing all of a sudden. You don't... It's really fucking annoying, but it's distracting. Damson, as you are seated there at the table, finishing up your 3rd round of playing with them, you notice that there seems to be some type of like heightened alert that has happened. You see that some of the staff members are now moving to more defensible locations around the establishment, particularly around the front side. And you also notice a group of individuals walking out. One of which is holding a crystal ball that they're just now stuffing into a bag and tucking onto their side as they're walking around to the front.
Dam's just like, as she's like getting up and getting the chips to actually go find the dice, she's kind of like seeing this and just like, huh, maybe it must be a VIP?
Maybe? Oh. So.
But she saw the crystal ball, she's like, she's trying to play it off as like, oh, I guess they might be important.
Yep.
Knowing that that's the person that they need.
So, I'm going to utilize the ping mechanic. When I finish this sentence, I'm going to say ping. Damson and Cat will have a count to 10, which I will do with my fingers, to describe what they are doing. Cat is unaware until otherwise is pointed out. Ping.
I'm going to try and get over to Cat, looking for them as like emotional support animal, to get over here and basically pick him up. It's like, I see the guy up front.
Cat?
I looked up front.
Like,
Okay.
entrance, I mean, up front, yeah.
You said up front, my guys.
Yep. All right.
I'll say entrance. Yeah.
Okay.
Ada.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You had something?
Yes.
You can take one quick action. Just one.
Okay. I am Misty stepping outside.
30 feet. Move it.
You have to be able to see it, or they change Misty Step.
No, they have to be able to see where they're Misty stepping to, so they have 30 feet. That's 35 feet, Cat.
Sorry.
So
That
30
is
would be
a small
here.
Token.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. And Damson alerted Cat, which means nobody is going to be taken aback by all of this. We are entering into initiative, everybody. But we are not fighting yet. We're just doing this for the sake of initiative orders and people taking actions, movements, stuff like that. If you do a full movement, you are going to draw attention to yourself. Okay? So it's half movement to maintain stealthiness.
Okay.
Oh. I'll re-roll that, but there we go. 14. Still a 14. Good.
Why did I do that?
Ooh. All right, everyone else, roll initiative.
Oh, we're rolling too?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, it didn't let me do the query. I had to do automatic. Weird.
That is weird.
Not rolling for me again. I mean, I'm on, what's it called this time?
Are you on automatic?
Oh,
with query?
take off query if you have
No.
query on, because some like initiative doesn't let you query, I think.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Haha, 5. Love it.
Ada, because of your deception and everything else, you actually would have had advantage on this, so you can stick to the 17.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Stylax and Duke, you did not stealth properly for you to have advantage on the initiative counter.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm still counting anyway.
So, Ada, the door opens up, and you see 2 goons standing there, and one man walks out to the counter looking at you. Keep in mind, there's no longer a crystal ball in his hand, so he just looks smug and...
Yep.
As he turns, he looks over at you, looks behind you. Of course, this staffer is not there. I'm just going to move him to a different side of the map. Looks at the dead scene. Looks at you again. Explain yourself, woman.
And I'm like holding my face and making sure it's visible that I've got blood like on my upper lip and stuff. And just, someone came and punched me in the face. They killed him and took the $10 with the money. They ran out.
They ran out. Very well. Suppose we're just going to have to handle this, aren't we? He will open up this door and begin looking around outside, where he notices two people trying not to be suspicious with their arms crossed. Totally not suspicious at all. You must be our thieves. Stylax, you're next on the initiative order. We are not in combat, but anybody can throw a fist at any time.
Did you just call me a thief?
I believe so.
Fuck it, I'm gonna duck him. Because I was just trying to go outside, he calls me a thief, and I'm gonna hit him.
Alrighty.
I'm not yeah, I was just... unarmed strike. And here's my attack. Where is it? $22 to hit.
We love
Oh,
22.
shit.
Non-lethal.
Needless to
points.
say, 22 does hit, sorry.
Yeah. 8 points of damage, and I'm going to knock him on the ground. Don't you ever call me a thief.
So he gets to roll athletics or acrobatics opposed by your prone?
Nope, nope.
It's
Prone,
athletics.
he just goes prone. It's just prone. He goes prone. There's no roll.
Oh. Well, that was your
Grapple,
first attack.
there's a roll.
Yeah.
And I'm going to... There's just one guy that came out, or two?
Just him. They're coming.
All right.
They're coming.
And then I will...
I guess the question is, does Stylax hear them approaching? Like more people approaching?
No, but I'm just trying to think of what he... So he gets called a thief, hits him, knocks him down on the ground, and then for reaction, I'll hold up my hand. Get up. Just don't call me a thief again. And I hold down my hand as if I'm going to help him up, as if he wants to come up. And it's in his hands now.
All right. Cat, from your vantage point, you saw the man with the shiny orb talk to Ada, walk outside, and a giant fist just knocked him clean on his ass.
Damn. Okay.
And you see his goons reaching for their weapons. And you also see that none of the other staff have noticed, but staff is moving in this direction.
Okay. I am going to weave my magic on these two for suggestion.
Okay. Wisdom saves?
I believe so, yes.
Alright, that's the first one. That's the second one. What is your suggestion?
The staff inside. They're the enemy.
Alright, roll the details of suggestion. I need to make sure it doesn't stipulate you wouldn't harm an ally. Or anything similar. Just need you to roll the details.
Yes. Where is it? SSS. There it is.
I'm not sure that formulation would fall under the description of suggestion, because you have to suggest a course of activity.
Yeah, so you will have to emphasize describing in no more than 25 words one
Okay.
to one creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. The suggestion must sound achievable and not involve anything that would obviously deal damage to the target or its allies.
Oh, okay.
Cat would
Run for your
know.
lives,
We
don't
didn't.
run back.
Cat would know, so
Yeah.
you rewind. You're good.
Yeah. Since it's up, I get to choose 2 people. One failed. So it would be run away, don't look back.
And how long does this stay?
Hours. I believe it's an 8
Eight.
hour.
I think it is concentration though.
I wish this description was more descript.
Yeah,
Suggestion
concentration.
is-
I'll put the whole thing in. It's 8 hours. I'll drop the whole thing in there. Doo-doo-doo.
So they are
Okay.
going to run without looking back until you lose concentration.
That's fine with me.
All right, which one is going to be that one? The left one, right? Cat, what's your color? White.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I
not
am
an
light
option,
blue.
so we're going to go with red.
That's fine.
So that guy immediately stiffens, looks forward, and the other guy turns and looks over at you, Cat. Oh, it's an inside job. Nice. Cat has incurred the aggro of goon number 2.
That's fine.
Movement.
As my bonus, I'm going to whistle and summon my familiar.
Bring him on out.
Cat
You
summons bigger
should be
cat.
worried about that one there, not me.
All done, Cat?
Yes.
Ada. Looks.
Alright.
You know what it looks like when Stylax punches a guy. Usually this happens. They fall on their ass.
Yeah. I'll let's see. Behind the counter, would I be able to poison a blade, doing it like below the counter so these guys can't actually see that I'm doing it?
I mean, you have a counter to hide. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I'll just do that below the counter and poison the short sword.
Now, for your class, is that a bonus action or a free action?
It should be a bonus action. Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Very well.
So I'll do that and draw the short sword and just I'll still play the role I'm playing, kind of. I'm not hiding or anything. Just run over here, or there, and look out, and I'll say to Akram, they're just no, not those guys. They ran out straight forward. I don't know where they are. Yeah, pointing like right out of the door.
All right. Deception check at disadvantage because he just punched him in the fucking face.
All right. 24.
God damn. You have yet to roll low.
Yeah, on this. Because I rolled so low as Kuzerat in the other game.
Fair enough. So. I suppose. You can tell he has a level of hatred in his eyes from this, though. Well done, Ada. That's your action. Influence.
Yep. I'm not taking any hostile actions yet.
Alrighty. So next up is the goons. This man goes running. Ada, would you like an attack of opportunity? As he's just booking it right past you.
No.
Cool. He is out of the initiative order. He's just going and won't look back.
On that day, he felt like going for a run.
Yeah.
He didn't stop.
His name is now Forrest.
He's not stop until he's out of the city for 8 hours.
20. This man runs up to you, Cat. Akram's goon. Light-footed. Dagger. They pull out a dagger. They're gonna stab you. 11.
I just push with my paw out, his hand out of the way.
Bat it. Then they pull out their rapier. 15.
I slap it out of the way as well.
How dare you? Men! The cat. Alright, cat. Well, now the staff is coming after you. Oh. This one's going to come over here. This one, 10, 20, 30. It's going to dash to catch up to you. 10, 20, 30. Dash to get up to you. 10, 20, 30. 10, 15. The other cat, which is the flying one. And this guy over here is going to look at you, Damson. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and dashes up to you. And this guy over here is going to keep dealing at his table, because that's his fucking job. And he doesn't get paid enough for this shit. Alrighty. So one staffer is actually able to attack you right now, Cat.
Okay.
Mace. 7 to hit. Oh, wait, no. Pack tactics.
No.
19.
Ah, that does.
Ooh, good damage. 7. Con save to maintain concentration on your spell.
Okie dokie. Con save incoming. That one.
Oh, yeah, you're keeping that spell up. And then the thug's second attack. Yaha! 19 again.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Minimum damage, 3. Another con save.
A 16.
That spell is not going anywhere. Forrest is running. All right, and that's that. Damson. All of those people are attacking Cat, and this is the only staffer who seems to realize you came in here with Cat.
Yeah, Damson's focused on Cat and just sees like the staffer like looks to the one that's there, just like stay as she starts walking this way.
No. 14 to hit.
Does not even hit. It just bounces off of her.
Yeah. Your one wing just baps it away.
As she sees these people attacking Cat, and she wishes that these people experience true fear. Bonus action, do the sorcerer's ability. As I was like, how dare you all attack my emotional support Cat? What are you rapscallions doing? As I cast subtle cast fear.
And all of them see this terrifying purple dragon growling those words at them.
I need them to give me a wisdom saving throw, or the DC of 17.
Okay. We're gonna do the 1, 2, 3, 4.
And it's also careful so it doesn't hit Cat. And it's a 30-foot cone.
What about Viper?
Or Viper.
Okay.
Fail, 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 fail. All fail. So per fear, drop whatever it's holding and has the frightened condition for the duration. The frightened creature takes the dash action and moves away from you by the safest route on each of its turn until there's nowhere else to move. They can remake the wisdom save throw on they don't have line of sight of me.
Okay. So every single one of them immediately becomes Forrest Gump as well. It's just... All right, good shit. Duke, you heard a terrifying yell coming from inside there. And you do see the one goon who ran the fuck away, and Akram, who is mean-mugging the ever-living shit out of Stylax, but seems to be listening to Ada's words. What would you like to do?
Let's see. I mean, if I recall, Stylax did reach out a hand to help this figure out in front of him, right?
Yep,
He
I
did.
knocked his ass on the floor, and then I reached back out to help him up, like a friendly.
And I guess I will walk over and try to assist the fellow up. As it seems that things were resolved.
All right, are you going to use your action to influence him?
I guess so.
All right, roll me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion. I am terrible at these.
Oh, that's bad. That's not bad.
Hey.
You reach down, you help the man stand back up, and he seems much more easy towards you, and like kind of, he's a dude, so he's doing the dude thing of, oh, you want to go, bro, towards Stylax, but like you're cool with it. You know how it is. You know the way.
Yeah, no. Just help him up, dust off his shoulders. No, I'm sure this was all just a misunderstanding. But what is going on inside? There seems to be a rowdy instances going on in there.
I'm not sure. He turns and starts looking in there as he's kind of surprised that one of his goons ran the fuck away. And now he looks inside at another guy who's attacking a cat on the ground, a flying whatever the fuck this is in the air, and cat looks like they took a hit.
And an angry dragonborn scaring the shit out of his staff, shouting, "How dare you attack my emotional support cat?"
If I can use the rest of my movement, I'm going to try to go past him without provoking an opportunity attack, hopefully.
No, he doesn't attack of op you.
That gets me there, and I guess I would see Ada and say, like, and just, I'll do like a quick thieves' scan. Like, did it work?
I think these guys speak thieves' cat.
And Akram just smirks at you. They're literally a thief's kill. All right, good job, Duke. You avoided an attack of opportunity.
Just like, you guys.
Fingers is going to look inside. Well, I suppose first I need to get my staff in order. He reaches into his pocket, walks forward. Stylax, do you attack of op him?
Nope.
Duke, do you attack of op him?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. No.
Okay. And he pulls out from his bag a light crossbow and will shoot it at Cat. 12 misses. He will bonus action reload and then shoot it at Cat again for 8 misses. Kill the... Why is it so low to the ground? Just. All right, Stylax, your go. Cat, keep in mind you're the only person who knows he has the orb.
No, I know he has the orbs as well.
You saw him hand. Oh yes, yeah, you and Cat. Sorry, yeah.
Not knowing exactly what's going on, I'll step inside.
You see bolts are sticking in the ground far away from Cat. Well, actually, one got pretty close, and this man is reloading.
And I will. I'm going to hold my action to do an unarmed strike at anyone that tries to attack myself, Miss Ada, or Duke.
Okay. Cat, all these motherfuckers look like they're getting ready to book it, but that motherfucker just shot at you.
Okay, I'm going to run underneath the goon's legs to go my feet to get up in this person's face.
Yeah,
And
none
can
of
I
them are attack
just-
of opping. They're running. Yeah.
Can I blatantly just try to just grab onto where I saw him put the orb?
You can try to sleight a hand it out of his bag. Yeah,
Yes.
go for it. What the hell are you
Okay.
doing? As he's like swatting you away. I'm gonna set the DC to 15. Oh,
That's funny.
Cat boop, appears, takes the orb out of his pocket, and holds it high. Everybody. Oh, that's Akram.
Nice.
Good shit, Cat. That's a good action.
And my bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step just...
All right, Ada.
Well, is Akram still facing like that direction, or is he looking after Cat?
He's still facing the direction of his bag. Like, that's too fast of a sleight of hand for him to be reacting to well.
Okay, so I'll
27, that's like fucking impossible.
just- yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
That's snatching a fly with chopsticks in the middle of the air levels of good. Like, just
Yeah.
got it.
Remind me, what was the deal we made with the guy again? Were we supposed to kill Akram or?
Stop. His
Nope, we need
balls.
to stomp his dick, not balls. We have
Yep.
to stomp his dick and get the money back.
Yep.
Yeah, we need the money.
Where my money?
Alright.
I don't remember how much the money was, but we need to get the money back.
200 gold.
300.
Was it 300?
Yes, it was
300.
300.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of action that would be, or if there is even an equivalent for it in 5th edition. But if I want to like step up behind him and pull my short sword like right up against his throat.
Okay.
And just like so that if he does anything, I'll attack him basically.
So you'll hold action. If he looks like he's ready to take an action, you're attacking.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Would I get sneak attack and the whole thing with that?
You only have sneak attack if you have your stipulations met, meaning an ally within 5 feet of him, or you're attacking with advantage.
Yeah, that's sort of what, because he still views me as an ally, right?
Yeah, so you're stealthing to him. So yeah,
Yeah.
he would view you as. Yeah,
Right.
you would have advantage on this first attack and sneak attack.
Yeah, so I'll do that then. Step up behind him and just. Okay, tell us where's the money you took from. What was his name again? Redix. Yes.
Alrighty.
And hold the blade against his throat.
10, 20, 30, 10. Duke, would you like an attack of opportunity? 20.
I mean, he's running away, right?
Yeah, he's fucking booking
Yeah,
it.
let
Oh,
him
dragon!
go.
Dragon! Alright, well, he's off the map. Alright, 10, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Stampede.
They're off the map as well.
What the hell is going on in there?
This went swimmingly.
Yeah, no hiccups at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you made the Dragonborn mad. You attacked her cat. She hasn't done anything malicious, but she's just super scary.
All right, now this guy, 10, 20, is going to run over to you, Damson. Take a look at what you just did towards everybody else.
I'm just looking at him.
Just hit me once. And he's looking at you with pleading eyes. As he feigns attacking you. Just
He doesn't want to get hurt for it.
no, but he doesn't want to die for this.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Just nods like, I get it. If you'll let me, do like a punch on him, like an automatic hit to, get him on the ground.
Yeah. It's either a deception check, or you actually rolled a hit to hit him.
No, I'll do a deception.
Okay. It's still an action regardless. But yeah, go for it. 10. You swing and like push it against his jaw, and he and falls over unconscious.
Yeah.
It was the worst acting you've ever seen.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15. Oh. I'm stuck under Viper. I made a mistake.
There we go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I demand financial compensation for the fact that your staff attacked my emotional support cat and now they're running away. What kind of shoddy establishment are you running here?
Duke.
I still have that like fear aura going on.
Yeah.
So you must be Acro. That's how.
Who the fuck are you?
Well, let's just say retribution has come for you. Has been determined by the way, and I'm going to mark him with my hunter's mark.
Wait, what the hell?
And then, as he approaches, he says, "I am approaching." And then he takes out his troglodyte ritual spine and he swings away.
I know, I see you. Just
God, this guy's so stupid.
He is, yeah. It's only dumb luck and good rolls that he's alive.
Oh, damn it, that's an 8. I don't have advantage for anything. First swing misses. Second swing. I miss again. I will.
He's dodging out of the way.
I will action surge and swing 2 more times. Come on, I gotta hit at least once.
There we go.
That'll do it. That'll hit him.
There we go. Okay, so that does. I think that only rolls a D8 on that, right? Okay, so that's a D8 plus another D8 from the spine's necrotic damage. That's another 5. And then a D6 for the hunter's mark. For another 5.
Nice. 20.
That's a lot. Yeah, 20 damage. That's good on him. Ooh, that's a good hit with your spine. And you have 1 more attack from your action surge.
Yeah. Actually, before that, though, I will use the the weapon mastery from the Great Glove and push him back 10 feet.
Forced movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, no worries. And I'll use the rest of my movement to approach and swing with my last attack.
I had somebody ask me that when they were using the push for their weapon mastery. Being, does that provoke attack of ops? I was like, mm-mm.
At this point, I'll release my held action then.
Yeah. Go for it. You have advantage.
Yeah.
So, Duke, as you swing, push him back, and you swing 1 more time with the momentum, Ada kind of puts herself in the way, stabbing at the man suddenly. You just, pull back the strike. You guys haven't built up a synergy in combat yet. Go for it.
Fair.
No.
25 will hit.
Yeah,
20.
that's
Ooh.
20 damage plus 2d8 poison, and he gets a con save.
Con save. He failed that con save.
Okay, so he takes 3 damage extra.
Ah, horrible. Oh, what is that feeling? Oh, indigestion?
Just slitting the short sword across his throat, kind of. Yeah. Would I get the nick thing as part of that held action?
Held action holds the entire action because that is tied to the same action now with Nick. I would say yes. Which is another reason why Nick is the best mastery in the game.
Nice. It's a good one.
Good.
I remember people at the beginning were like, it's not that good. It's fucking good.
No,
that
it's good.
hits.
Oh yeah. So it's I forgot to untick the thing. So it's it's 7 damage total,
Okay.
not 23.
That'll do. All right, nice. All right, Duke, you did your 4 attacks. Anything else?
No, that's my action, bonus action, surge. So, yep, that's good.
Akram will now go. You. All of you are fools. Do you know who I am? And he's going to go to swing at whomever he deems to be the easiest target, because that's the type of man he is. Ada stabbed him as his own employee. Duke is swinging a giant fucking spine at him, and Stylax is easily twice his size. And then there's the cat that stole his shiny orb.
That's fair.
1 attack against the cat that stole his shiny orb. 18 to hit.
That hits.
And that is going to be only 6 piercing
6.
damage. Con save to maintain concentration on your spell.
Actually, it does nothing, as Duke will use his reaction to do a psionic telekinetic barrier and reduce the damage. Hold on.
Nice.
Oh, damn it. That's the wrong one, but I think it's 1d8 plus my int. That's this one.
You roll the die plus your int mod, yeah.
Okay. So that would be a d8.
Oh yeah, no damage at all. He's going to turn around now after you did that. What the hell are you doing? And goes to stab at you, Duke. For a 25 to
And
hit.
that triggers my. Oh, dang. I missed.
Oh, okay. That'll be 8 piercing damage. And as you swung at him, Stylax, he's now going to do the mistake and not focus down one target, but go after everybody. 13, Stylax.
I block it.
Speaking of Stylax.
Protect your groin. And first kick.
It's clobbering time.
You said first kick.
He immediately goes to block at his face, and you just right up.
I warned him.
What are you doing?
Yeah. 9 points of force damage.
What? Second attack.
Second attack, non-lethal, groin.
Oh wait, don't you knock him prone with the first one?
I can choose to do it. I didn't do it.
Okay.
Before he's like knocked out or anything, I want to speak out of turn and say, "The Shadowed Veil sends regards."
Deception check. That'll be your action on your turn, though. Regardless,
Nice,
okay?
nice.
All right,
Okay.
Okay. Second kick. Oh! I know it was non-lethal, but I'm pretty sure he's.
Well, roll the damage. Roll the damage.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Do I just click crit? Or...
He keeps
Yeah, hit
kicking
the
me in the
crit
dick.
damage.
Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
His bloodline just
He
ended
just
there.
drops down onto the ground. Why do you
Yeah.
keep me in the dick? Please.
And that
You
it's
made
actually more than 4. Wait, let's see. He rolled an 8. Okay, is that 2 4s?
An 8 and a 1.
Oh, 8 and a 1, so that's 9. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I think you made him a eunuch.
All right, bonus action.
Is he still up? Where is he?
He's just barely still breathing.
Screw it. We're at the end. Yeah, I'll burn a focus point, and no, actually, I don't even need to do that. I get an automatic, so just regular.
Yeah,
not
you
focus.
get one freebie, but you can do two with your bonus.
21.
Oh, that'll hit.
Groin
Third
again.
stop.
Yep. 13.
As he's leaning back,
Jesus.
you just crunch down on top of it one last time, Stylax. And how do you want to do this?
Yeah. So the first two kicks have gone to the groin, and then I'm gonna spin kick and bring the heel of my foot down on his
Oh.
dongy dong.
Oh! And as all of you see the slow motion Mortal Kombat finisher style of X-Ray on the man, he lays on the ground, praying for the sweet release of death as he falls unconscious. All of the rest of the staff has run away other than the man who's totally unconscious, and this man who has not stopped serving drinks to all the old ladies in that room. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, you find the 300 gold on his person. You have the orb in your hands, but this is where we're calling the session this week, everybody. Players, thank you very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. See you next time. Why do you all keep kicking me in the dick?